He would text me occasionally when he was bored, but our conversations had only been about how stupid the cheerleaders were, or how much we hated high school. I had noticed an increase in his pheromones lately, but I was trying to ignore them and hope that he learned from my mannerisms that I was not interested in him. My phone vibrated, and the text of, "I'm bored," popped up. I exhaled a sigh of relief. I was not confident that I was out of hot water with him yet, but this was a positive sign. Me. Picture the girls forming a pyramid and falling onto each other. That helps me. I got back the text of LOL, as I had predicted I would. I put my phone away and watched the city pass by. Tonight was a family dinner, and I was dreading it immensely. My family was not your typical mother, father, and children who sat around the dinner table and talked about their day at work and school. My family consisted of an alpha were-lion and his pride of 5 were-lionesses, me, and 2 other were-lions. We were not lions, like the animals that run around in Africa, but a descendant of the Smilodon fatalis and the Smilodon populator, from prehistoric times with extra long fangs called saber teeth, and bodies more like very large bobcats than lions. Most people referred to us as saber-toothed tigers when they saw us, but again, we were not tigers. I guess we were not easily classified as anything thanks to the magic that allowed us to transform. Don't ask me why we were called were-lions when we weren't lions. I guess calling us were-smilodons was too weird sounding. The Smilodons often fought with the dire wolves back in prehistoric times, like we fought the werewolves who are their descendants now. Could our battle stem from prehistoric nature? Could it simply be a leftover instinct to fight each other? My mother was constantly fighting my father's other 2 mates, and family dinners tended to end in my mother slamming one of their faces into a food dish. I was not sure why she did not just kill Lucy, my mother's nemesis, and my father's favorite. I would not let another female take away the attention of my mate from me. I needed to talk to Mom and ask her why she had not killed Lucy yet. There was probably some were-lion code that forbade her from doing so, and if that were true, then I definitely needed to learn about it so I didn't get in trouble if I ended up killing one of my mate's other partners. My mate. That had such a nice ring to it, and yet sounded like a fantasy at the same time. Were-lions were few and far between, because they were always fighting with each other, as well as werewolves, and most did not live past 22. I had been searching for a mate and was learning why were-lionesses traveled a lot. In order to find a mate who you not only were attracted to, but also got along with, was a daunting task. I knew I was only 17, but every day I saw girls with their boyfriends or husbands, and I felt this emptiness and jealousy, so intense that sometimes I wanted to tear someone's head off. When would I meet my mate? Would I find a mate? Or would I have to settle for being someone's 3rd or 4th mate? It still shocked me that the males were allowed to have multiple female mates when there were far less females than males. We should have been the ones with our harem of males, not the other way around. I heard growling in the back of the bus and turned around slowly, making eye contact with an ugly guy in his 30s. He was showing me his teeth and growling just loud enough for me to hear, but soft enough that the humans around us would not notice. I inhaled and resisted the urge to hiss at him. He was a male from the canine pack, a werewolf. In North America, there were 2 main clans, the canine pack and the feline pride. When around each other, our clans tended to fight, and the battle ended up with one person very bloody and tired, and another in pieces on the ground. The feline pride usually won, because dogs are no match against lions. But there had been some inexperienced were-lions who had lost to werewolves. Their main mistake was not changing forms. As humans, we were almost evenly matched, but as animals, lions had the upper paw. My stop came into view, but I kept my eyes on the werewolf.